Hey everyone, and welcome to this week's double review of Tails Adventure and Sonic Labyrinth. So why am I reviewing two games in one video? Well, it's because I didn't end up playing very much of either of them. So I guess you can consider this less of a review of the games and more of a first impression type video of both games. So as I hinted in my Tails Sky Patrol review, Tails Adventure actually takes advantage of Tails' intelligence for the gameplay, as he makes weapons and devices that can help him out through the game. He can throw bombs and use mini-vehicle devices to squeeze through spaces. So as I said, I didn't play very much of the game, and you're probably wondering why. Well, in the case of Tails Adventure, it isn't because I hated the game. In fact, I have to give it praise for giving Tails a unique gameplay style from Sonic other than just flying. The reason why I didn't get very far is due to two things. One is that I just got really uninterested in it, and the second is that after playing so many of these Game Gear games, I kinda got burnt out. I know quite a few people actually really like most of the Game Gear titles, but I simply don't, and they all sort of blend in for me. So by the time I got to Tails Adventure and Sonic Labyrinth, I really had no motivation to continue. But just know that from what I did play, I don't think it was that bad, and it's not the fault of this game in particular, but more so the general feeling of all the Game Gear games that made me come to this decision to just move on. So now on to Sonic Labyrinth, which to many is a pretty terrible game. Unlike Tails Adventure, I don't think too many people would blame me for deciding to skip this one. Most everyone agrees that the concept of Robotnik swapping Sonic's shoes so that he can't run fast doesn't make for very fun gameplay. You need to look for keys in order to advance to the next level. I only made it past the first zone and boss before I turned the game off. Also, I won't be giving these games a rating because it wouldn't be fair to judge the whole game based on the beginning levels that I played. Like I said, these are just my first impressions of the games and not so much a review. So yeah, I'm not going to give them a score, and I have nothing else to say about the games. They're very, very forgettable. But now we get to take a break from Sonic Game Gear games, and instead I'm going to be doing a review of another game that a lot of people like that I simply don't. Wait a minute, what game is that? Oh, God. This is certainly going to be interesting.